Well, we're going to get into the our first part of the show here where we go through our news and what's spinning. Ken, why don't you take us in first?
Sure. I don't have a lot, so I'll start with what I did pick up last week, which is the new Destruction album. Yeah, you got it too. Yeah, there you go.
All of us.
Yes, awesome. So I've been listening to it. I don't know. I'm not. I think it's all right. I'm not blown away by it. I was talking with Billy about this yesterday because we went to see Coroner, and
Wicked.
I was saying to him that yeah, it's all right, but it's kind of I don't mind the songs, but it's missing that extra umph. And I know what it is. I was telling this to Billy. It's the fact that Mike is no longer there. He's such a great guitarist. And I'm not saying that the guys they've got now in the band playing guitar are bad. They just don't have the chops that Mike had. So I think they're missing Mike dearly in my mind. I mean, it still sounds like Destruction. It's pretty decent. I mean, I don't mind Schmear's vocals, although not as harsh as they used to be. He's kind of softened, I think. But the songs are all right. It's okay. Maybe it'll grow on me after a while. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. After a few listens, it's been that's okay. The one thing I'll say is the cover. I love the cover. It reminds me of Crack Brain because it's got very similar. The colors are similar, and the fact that the skull is breaking open reminds me of that. But I just wish it was Crack Brain. It had that kind of music, but it is what it is. But I'm not gonna say it's a bad album, and I'm not gonna say like these guys keep going, which is great. So. But I don't mind it. You like it, right, Jim?
Oh, I love it. I've been spinning it nonstop, and I think it's got some Slayer vibes. It was interesting. I think it's got some more of the Big Four vibes for me. I mean, I that's not the reason why I like it. I think I like it because even on my top list from last year, I had not very many thrash bands. So for a legendary thrash band to come out, and that's not the only reason, I think it's got some catchy stuff. I think it's highly, for me, thinking of where they want to go with this, I think it's highly accessible for fans.
Yeah.
I know, like, us three are hardcore Big Four Teutonic fans. So I don't think it's in the top 5 best albums of Destruction. No, but I think it's a great release, and I got to give them respect for, like you said, keep going, and the fact it's very accessible. Billy, what's your thoughts? Since we'll talk about this one, since everybody's.
Yeah, I mean, we talk. I don't even remember what episode, right? We were talking about all the singles, and to be honest, I was the most negative of us, just based on the singles. So yeah, I mean, I think it's exactly like the last couple. I actually did an Instagram post today with it, and there's a couple excellent songs, there's a couple solid songs, and as I said, like when they have 12 songs on an album, there's going to be a couple fillers in there, which I think there are, and I mean, just the uniqueness of Mike, right? Like. Like it's not net new that Mike's gone. It's not the first album without him.
No.
But it has that same feel as the last couple.
But you really notice it. I don't know. I don't know. For whatever reasons on this album, I really noticed that he's not there. I don't know. Maybe the first couple I didn't, but for some reason this one it's just.
To sidetrack, what did you guys think of the cover "Fast as a Shark" for Accept?
I like that cover. I thought it was all right.
I thought it was okay. I don't know. Like, I guess that was one of the things I brought up last time, right? Like, do it. Like, it's such a legendary, like, Accept song. Like, I don't know. They didn't add anything to it. Like, I don't know the purpose.
I think it was more of a bit of an homage thing. I think where they're
or honor.
Yeah.
Honoring that. Yeah.
I would. Or is it honoring, or they thought the album would get more attention because it's such a big song.
Possibly, yeah.
Somehow I always go to the business angle.
That's fine. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Anything else there, Ken? That's all I have.
That's all you have? Bill, what have you got for us?
So one new item, just wanted to, it's a news item, but also to promote something for anyone who's watching in the Toronto area or the general Toronto area. So there's this really cool bar in Toronto those in Toronto will know the Danforth. It's like a street, and it's a Dutch bar. I think the couple who owns it's from Amsterdam, and it's called Burrell. And so, normally it's your typical European bar, perhaps. But at the one Monday of every month, they do something called Metal Mondays, and they basically convert the bar to like to a metal crowd. So yeah, I mean, you get to hear they have themed events, live metal, well, not live metal, recorded metal every single night, $6.66 pints.
Nice.
Beer. I mean, what other price would you charge, right? Some
Yeah.
like Dutch food, and often there's local metal vendors there selling everything from records to clothes to shirts and stuff like that. But it's a great way to hang out with like metalheads in your scene, celebrate the Toronto metalhead, everybody, the Toronto metal scene, I should say. The owners are super cool. The people are cool. So a couple of the items coming up. March 17th, they're doing a St. Patrick's Day Celtic and Irish themed metal night. So all the music will fit in there. April 29th is evening of Metallica. So they'll be spinning Metallica all evening. And then I think the interesting one that I'm kind of promoting is May 26th. So I'll be hosting an evening of Thrashcast and an evening of
nice.
Yeah.
So I'll be the host and the DJ night, kind of playing all kinds of cool thrash metal that we talk about every night. So if you're in the Toronto area, by all means, please stop by. You can look them up. The club name's BORREL, Burrell, and they're on Instagram, Facebook, and you can see it there. And then June 23rd is the next day that's set. And there it's all the metalheads show up with their favorite vinyl records. And they're going to spin vinyl records of what comes in that night. So
nice.
The way I look at it, bottom line, it's a great way to support a local business who supports heavy metal, because I've lived all over the US and Canada, and there's not too many local businesses supporting metal unless it's an actual metal business. So give out a shout out to them, a shout out to the Celebration of Metal, and a shout out to Thrashcast hosting one of the evenings there. So that should be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, no, it should be pretty cool. What's spinning? So I've been showing cassettes. I mean, I'm a vinyl guy, but I was looking for a cassette the other day, and I'm pulling out of my cassette rack all these cool stuff I haven't played in like decades or years. So one of the things I've been spinning, I mean, they're not all thrash, only one is, but this
love that
is classic, right? So Killer Dirty Weapons. I mean, maybe the album, but I mean, I don't even know, what do you call this? Like, I wouldn't call it like hair metal. I guess it's more
like traditional metal.
Yeah, traditional
metal, I guess, right?
Yeah, it's just metal.
Yeah, metal, yeah. But it really cool. I mean, these guys can write like the catchiest songs.
These guys are great. I've seen them like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, awesome. Great sense of humor. So that's one that I totally forgot about. And the old Killer Dwarf albums, unfortunately, they're so hard to get on.
Yeah.
They did do a reissue of their first album, but nothing after that. So a follow-up from a podcast we did. I have no idea what number, but here we have
Death Row, yeah.
So Life Beyond, again, after the album that came after the technical masterpiece we covered, Deception Ignored. This is a little more mainstream, right? They pulled back the technical reins a little. It still has some good technicality, but they also bring back a bit of their older sound. And then I've always been a big like Trouble fan, like the US metal band. And again, I forgot totally about this album, and sadly it came out just before. I don't know if you guys could see this.
Oh yeah.
So this was the Eric Wagner solo album that came out just before he passed away.
I don't have that album.
And I gotta say, like, listening to this, there's some haunting stuff on here, right? Like his lyrics, like he's referring to, like, I'm assuming these songs were written before he was on his deathbed, because it was out then. But stuff he's writing in here and about his potential death is, it'll give you the goose pimples like when you
Wow.
hear anything.
Okay.
So yeah, if you're a Trouble fan and an Eric Wagner fan, again, came out so quickly and then I never hear or see anything about it. So highly recommend folks check that out.
Cool.
Wicked.
That's what I got.
Great. Well, I don't.
The Destruction too. It came from.
Yeah.
It came in the mail 2 days ago.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
it? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was going to bring up Destruction as well, but I think I like it. It's going to be in probably make my top 15 this year.
Okay, cool.
Possibly. I think. I find Schmear's got some songs on it that sound like he sounds like Tom Araya. I just find, I don't know, it's just kind of weird, different sound compared to even the last album. But I agree with both you guys. I think, I like it because I feel it's so accessible, and I just think it's gonna do really well for them. But I agree, like going back through their catalog, it's, it is very similar to the last few albums they've done. I mean, you can't argue with that, of course.
No.
I think and I love the cover art to it too. It just,
So speaking of the art, do you guys have, like, I know the vinyl has a really cool insert. It's kind of like the I don't know, I assume you have the smaller page in the CD.
Yeah.
Are you showing it, Jim, or no?
Yeah.
Oh no, not that.
Oh.
It's like a tree and all their faces are wrapped in the tree.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't think we have it on the
No.
Oh, and it's in like a big insert that comes out of the
bottle.
Yeah, we don't have it, Billy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's really nice.
That's too bad. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah. No, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, they have like each member separate. It looks like they're in a tree, but there's branches, but you don't see them all together.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys go ahead. I'm gonna grab it.
Like crab legs or something. I don't yet. I think Jimmy, it's crab legs.
Oh, crab legs. Okay.
Or lobster. Like if you look at if you open up where Schmear is,
yeah,
you can see it's like a lobster.
Oh, yes.
Coming out of him. I don't know. It's weird.
Or I guess I was talking about like it's this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't have that one.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Ours is all like separate, but there's nothing like that in one big kind of. That's nice what you got. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
Cool.
And I like the jacket too. Right, like it has an amazing
cool.
like big like band photo.
Yeah.
When you open it's like a gatefold. Yeah, it's really nice. So the artwork and the packaging is excellent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's Gyla. I can't pronounce his last name, but he's did a lot of Annihilator covers and stuff.
Oh yeah, Annihilator.
Yeah.
Wicked. Yeah, and that's cool. Well, at least they sold 3 copies, we know, in Canada.
Yeah. I'm
sure it's proof. We all showed our own copies. So
yeah. The other thing I picked up this week, because thanks to Ken, who we covered this album, I decided to get the 3 CD.
I had that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I never picked it up from 2017, and the remastered with the extra CDs. And I have it on vinyl. I have 2 copies of CDs, and I have my OG cassettes. But I wanted to get this, and I'm actually.
It's really good, Jim. That's
I also ordered the Justice for All one as well.
Yeah, I have that one too.
Yeah, wicked. So,
Jim, what extra comes in that?
Oh, it's got like CD1 is the remastered album, and then CD2 is called Riffs, Demos, Rough Mixes, and Interviews. Yep. So it's all different stuff, and then CD3 is live from the Damage Inc. tour. So it's all over the place. It's not like it's all. I don't think it's one venue. I think it's songs from the whole tour. So
okay, so it's all stuff that was in the big box sets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Justice
like
is the
scaled
same
down version.
Yeah. Justice has the same. It's 3 CDs.
Yeah,
and then live stuff from Justice.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Similar concept.
And then the last thing I picked up, I'm on this huge Bonfire kick, and I got the latest album, Higher Ground. And man, you know what? It's not. So the best way these guys have been around forever. And what's really cool is their 1980s albums. They've redid them. They're now called 2023 editions. So they redid, I think, 3 of them with all the new members and kind of just re-recorded them and redid them. It's kind of cool. But what I like about them are they're kind of weird. It's like I don't know. It's kind of like a traditional, maybe an 80s kind of vibe to it a little bit, but more of a traditional and even like kind of a bit of a symphonic parts to it or even, that sort of thing. It's a really cool sound, but they've got some really catchy stuff on here. And I've been posting videos from the 80s on Facebook and that, but this album's really good. Really good. Maybe even a hard rock to metal, I guess, traditional kind of thing, more so German. And I remember I think it was their Destiny album, and the North American one had the 4 band members on the cover. And I remember having that on cassette, and I thought they were awesome, but I kind of fell off of them in the years because their stuff was, they were bringing out albums. They have about 22 or 20 albums in their catalog, but I think during the 90s and 2000s and that, it kind of was just, I wasn't really paying attention to them and got back into them recently. Amazing band and really loving their stuff. Hopefully they play Wacken or something, Billy, and you get to see them. I don't know if you've ever seen them.
I saw them like twice at festivals.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, like a good, and it's kind of some of their stuff. I see a lot of people talking about it online saying, it's kind of, I like kind of I wouldn't say hair metal-y vibe, more of a
it's hard rock, isn't it though, Jim?
Sorry?
Isn't it more like just hard rock?
More hard rock, yeah. More anthemic. A little bit some of the songs on it could even pass for some maybe some, it's just really cool. I really like it. So kind of neat stuff there, and that's all I've got, guys, this week.
Cool.